getting ready to open up the shop, and before I move all this stuff out, I figure I'll walk around and tell you what I got in here. This is my parent Chevelle that we're waiting on some parts for the steering. We're going to replace that. You can see it's been sitting here a while because parts were back on back order, so we're supposed to have what we need anytime. This over here, Hyundai Equus that I sold out front, and dude had it one night and it threw a rod, so I'm waiting on an engine to replace it with. So there's that. These are my seats. They're going to go in my 69 Volkswagen that I picked up a while back. I'll show you it in a second. This is a 70 Beetle that I have for sale on the lot right now. It's got disc brake upgrade, lowered, got the nice lights, fresh engine. This Dune Buggy, that is definitely a project, and it runs. We can drive it, but the interior's not done, steering's kind of loose. Not something I'm selling on the lot, just kind of maybe a project for somebody. And when I bought the 69 Beetle, they had this sitting in the yard too, so I was able to get it as well. There's my hard top for my 71 thing that you'll see in a minute. This is Roger's Mini T Volkswagen. They made these over, I guess, in Pismo Beach back in the day. And he's been driving this thing all over. He's taking it down south somewhere. Oh, to Pomona this weekend. He's going to go down there to a big thing. So I love the steering wheel on it. Look at that. Whew. Yeah, and it's the actual Mini T, which makes it kind of neat. If anybody out there has those little wind blockers right here just laying around on a Mini T project that they no longer have or something, we need those parts. Haven't been able to find them. Here is the 69 Beetle that I picked up running very roughly. Those seats over there are going to go in it. I just had this fender redone, so we're going to slap it on there, and then Achilles is going to come put the carpet. Cool thing is, when I bought it, they had a carpet kit they had already purchased, so they were planning on fixing it up, just didn't happen. So, oh, look at that, there's a sign that my old mechanic left. Chrysler's TC by Maserati. That's kind of an old one there. This one right here, this is my Westfalia that's been in some of my other videos. Love this thing. If it doesn't sell soon, I'm going to spend some more money on it, and I'm going to make it exactly how I would make it, which involves tinting the windows, like modernizing the interior, including like getting some like wooden tabletops and some different kind of flooring, and then also thumping stereo, because my last one had a nice stereo, and that just made me absolutely love the thing. I love this thing already, though. I mean, I did some touches to the bumpers, lights, and made it run really good. We did the transmission in this thing. Just a ton of, actually, yeah, a lot more work than I expected. Up there, this has been our latest little focus of energy, and you notice we've got it weighted up there because the engine's in the back of this thing. This is 65 Corvair, so the engine is in the trunk. We thankfully have gotten some guidance from a guy here locally that used to work on these whenever they were new at the dealership. He was trained by Chevy to do that. So this car is pretty cool. I'm just kind of frustrated with it because it seems like when we work one thing out, there's another, but that's kind of the thing with old cars, I'm finding. But I did get to drive it, so that was a plus. I'm just going to walk around it and there it is. So it'll be ready for sale pretty soon. But good looking car, though. Somebody was taking care of it up to some point, and we'll get it back up. So over here is my thing, which I'm super excited about, that I did the big trade with recently, and I kind of torn on this one because obviously I'm doing what I'm doing to try to make a living, but I really like this car a lot. So, and I think I'm gonna love it. Achilles is supposed to be back today with the upholstery, and I went with like a nice light color, like what they originally would have had. You know, it's a 71, so what's cool about this is they didn't even sell these in the US in 1971. This is a German-built one, and I have some cool paperwork from the dealership in Germany that has the VIN number that the previous owner gave me, so I'm really grateful that he was able to provide me with that. And I don't know how well you could see the engine that Manuel put in yesterday, but it's super fresh, and we're just waiting on a couple pieces. These guys have been helping me out a lot. So, and then this one here in another video, I was pointing out that it's getting ready to leave to Florida. The guy that's buying it has awesome plans for this thing, so he'll be able to get it out there and do the project that he wants to do with his grandson. So again, I'm really hopeful that he'll send me pictures of what that's going to, going to look like. So, yeah. Then over here in the corner, there's an old Jeep hanging out. This one here, I actually sold this a few months ago to a guy, and he liked it. He took it out, went from California to Texas behind his RV, enjoyed it, and then when he got back, his wife said, you know what, I like that, but I want one with air conditioning and 4 doors. So they went and bought a brand new one, and they've asked me to just sell this for them on consignment. So I've got to go through it again, get it cleaned up, and then see if we can get them most of their money back. So that's what's happening inside the shop before anyone gets here, and I just thought that I would share that with you guys. One thing that I would say is, if you have any thoughts about any of the cars, what I should do with them, if you think I should fix up the van a little bit more, because I've been asking $22,000 for that Westfalia for a while now. I actually was asking 24 because I felt like that's what it was worth, and I dropped down to 22. I really don't want to take less than that. So really my thoughts are that if I just go ahead and make it how I would make this thing, is somebody going to feel the same way that I do and come along and, let me make a little bit of money, but also sell the van in the condition like I would like to see it. So, I appreciate any thoughts you have on that, or any of my other cars, or, just anything. So have a good day, and that's I guess that's inside the shop at Approved Autos at the moment.